Good morning. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. It's a new day, a new week, a new time for new beginnings. Good morning. Good morning. August is a month of new beginnings. And I've always been a believer in August, really setting your intentions, really going into deep prayer, to continue on to what your purpose is and what you want to do in this next phase of your life, in this next phase of the year, the end of the year. So August is an important month to me. And I always feel like August is a month of change, right? But before I get started on all of this information and everything that I have to tell you, I wanted to just come on here so that everyone can know my position, my stance, and why I chose, okay? So, but before I get started, I'm going to take my NutriBurst. Again, see a shot, take a shot. If you don't have your NutriBurst, pause this video, open up your NutriBurst, and let's get our nutrients in before I get started with my workday. Cheers. I love my NutriBurst. I love my NRG, and I love my teas. Keeps me young, keeps me cleansed out, everything. All right, so before I get started, first and foremost, you know that I will be having my Masterclass, free online Masterclass at 7 p.m. So if you did not register yet, what are you waiting for? Listen, August is the month of new beginnings. If you made a decision to take back control of your life, you made a decision to take back control of your health, for yourself, for your family, for people around you. If you have noticed that your health has been declining, why would you stay in that same place and not explore other options or opportunities that can help you and gear you towards changing, restructuring your health, changing your life, getting back control of your life, feeling good about yourself, feeling happier, being able to be there for better for your children, your husband, your partner, your whoever's in your life, to be there to really be in our life. Let me show you. Again, if you had not registered, what are you waiting for? Again, my free online masterclass is tonight at 7 p.m. from 7 to 8. Make sure you register. I'm going to have the link in this live also, so that you can just click on the link and register. It's free, it's online, it's Zoom. We always have a good time. You can talk about, you're going to hear about my 90-day program and what I have to offer. Right? I told you August is a month of new beginnings. And you see my shirt. You looking to get 1% better? Register. Hear what I have to say. It only an hour of your day to hear what I have to say and make a decision. All right? So don't forget to register. I'm going to post the link again in my live. It's going to be a fun time. You're going to get to know a little bit about me and a little bit about some of my queens who have completed the 90-day program. They'll also, some of them will also be in the session also, okay? So let's go. We're going to have an amazing time. It's going to be an amazing experience. And then you're going to learn a lot more about why I chose to do it and the process. And it's going to start in September. So you have some time to prepare before it actually starts to get started, all right? So don't forget that. Register. All right, so that's part one. That's the first part of why I chose to come on this live this morning, is to make sure you do not, good morning. Make sure you do not forget to register for my free masterclass tonight at 7. All right, that's one of the reasons why I came on here. Another reason is, I know if you have been listening, you have been following my coach, Dr. Stormy Wellington. If you have been following her and 1,000 Families, you heard that she has cut ties with TLC, right? So a lot of people have been going in a lot of different directions, and I found out about this week. So it was news to me. I'm like, what is going on? Like, people are leaving, going different places, and I just had no idea. I didn't know why, the reason behind why people left. So I'm not a person to follow crowds, right? I'm not. It has to make sense to me. And I've heard multiple things. Hold on. I heard multiple things that I'm not going to discuss here, because for me it's hearsay. I didn't hear anything that happened. I didn't see anything that happened. That's not my place, not my business. So you will not hear any of that stuff from me. But it was just surprising. So this past week, let me just say, has been tiring. It has been exhausting, because like I told you before, my TLC products, my NRG, my Iazo tea, and my NutriBurst, I absolutely love. And it's keeping me young, it's keeping me healthy, it's keeping me energized. I love it. So it had to make sense for me. And initially I was like, no, I'm not moving. I love my products, right? And that's pretty much how I saw it. I love the products. And then researching the why. I'm like, okay, it has to be a why for me. Like, why would I leave TLC to go to another company? Because like I said, for me, I am in health and fitness. I love health and fitness. I love helping people transform their life through health and fitness. So it has to make sense to me. It has to fall under that category. And when I initially looked in the company Farmasi, that's what it's called, Farmasi, I was like, it's a lot of makeup and, healthcare products. But for me, it has to make sense. So I just kind of went on there briefly, really quickly. And I was like, I don't know. If it doesn't align with me, it doesn't make sense business-wise, I don't know. And I didn't know about it. Like, everything happened so fast. So I've been texting people who are on my team and also purchased from me about, what's transpired. And I'm like, I'm not sure exactly what the issue is, but it has to make sense to me. And I didn't want to keep anyone in the dark. So that's why I'm going live here about that also. So I had one of the coaches, I went on her live, and she talked about Farmasi, and she talked about her decision. So I'm like, okay, everybody, they go separate ways for separate reasons. I'm not sure exactly what happened, disagreement, personality. Okay, if it's that, I'm not going to move because of that. It has to make sense. And she went on and explained just new business opportunities. She went on and explained the comp plan. She went on and explained how many products that they have, including products in health and fitness. And I was like, oh, whoa, I missed that part. I said, I got to get back on there. So I got back on the site and I'm researching, I'm looking, and they do. They have products for health and fitness. So, dang, that fire went off for me. I'm like, okay, I'm listening. So I'm listening, I'm researching, and the comp plan, how it's pretty much broken down, made sense to me. Where you can work at your own pace. It just feels like it's more benefits. And then with this company at Farmasi, the company Farmasi, you can work at your own pace. And like I said, I'm a personal trainer. I'm in IT before I get started. I work in IT full time. I am busy. I'm a mom. My daughter, although I'm a mom of 5, I'm 47, and 4 of my children are age ranges in 18 through 27. So it's more mindset and mental, and a lot of times the older ones are the hardest. Let's just be real. So with them, but then my 7-year-old Jazzy is very active. So I'm making sure I'm with her like a lot. I want to be there with her. I don't want to miss experiences with her. That's not what I'm about. I am that mom. So I want to be there for her, and I'm in health and fitness. I'm a dance coach. I do a lot, right? I do a lot, so it have to make sense to me. So after really, really researching and then hearing Coach Sheila Monique, that's who I was listening to, Coach Sheila Monique, her live, and how she broke it down made so much sense. The business concept and what they're doing over there at Farmasi, how they're looking to bring diversity. That was a ringer for me too. Diversity to Farmasi, because they don't have a lot of diversity right now, made a lot of sense to me. And like I said, August is the month of new beginnings, new opportunities, and really get deep into prayer and really try to figure out what you want to do in life. And with my health and fitness business, I have the opportunity to introduce more products to my clients. And with Farmasi, they are partners with FMU, the athletic department, okay? So you know that it's an amazing company. And a compensation plan for business-wise is amazing. And I can work at my own pace. I can work at my own pace. That was a winner and a no-brainer for me. So that's why I made the decision I will still be taking TLC products, because like I said, I absolutely love TLC products. But I also want to bring more opportunity and more choices and selections for people who I know and people who I love and care about, right? And then for business-wise, this is strictly business for me. Made a lot of sense. So that's why I said the only reason why I'm moving on to Farmasi, not the only reason, is because business-wise, it makes a lot of sense. And they have tons of products, and they're also looking to diversify and bring diversity into their company, right? So those three factors made a lot of sense to me. And another thing, the reason why I chose Coach Sheila Monique as my coach is because I understand it. She broke it down where I understood it. She did it with passion. I've had plenty of conversations with Coach Sheila Monique. I love all of the coaches. But before listening to her live, I was not going to do it. I didn't understand what was going on. I'm not going to just move because people are moving. I'm not. But how she broke down that comp plan, and she also talked about the nutrition side of it, made so much sense to me, y'all. So like I said, I'm not leaving because I don't like TLC and I don't like their products. I love their products. I will still be taking their products, and I encourage my people who know me and still use the same link. You can still purchase and get your teas, your cleansers, your NutriBurst from TLC. Don't stop with that, because I'm still taking mine. Okay, let me tell you, I'm still taking mine. However, I did make a decision to partner with Farmasi, and I chose Coach Sheila Monique as my coach because how she explained it, like I said, and I do have a relationship with her, made a lot of sense. So no hate, I love everybody. Like, my coaches are the bomb. They all are. But she is the reason why I made a decision and decided to go with Farmasi. So that's why I chose her as my coach. So like I said, you have to do what's best for you, and it has to make sense to you. So for me, that's what made sense to me. I won't knock anyone, because it has been a blessing. It has been a blessing. TLC products have been a blessing to the people who I know and my customers and people who have partnered with me. And I thank TLC for that. But again, like I said, August is a month of growth, development, opportunity, and an opportunity to get 1% better. And I feel like that business-wise I can, and I feel like with everything that I have going on with my life, I can work at my own pace. And it has so many different more opportunities for people to choose from. And we are like a digital world, and I'm a believer, like almost everything's going to be digital soon. So if you don't have your hands dug into something digital, I would say start now. And if you're looking to join a network company and you want more information, like I said, I'm new to Farmasi, but from what I did in research, I always do my research, it makes a lot of sense to me. So if you want to hear more about it, you can always DM me also. But again, make sure you join me tonight, 7 p.m. if you had not registered yet, for my free masterclass talking about my next 90-day fitness challenge that will start in September. What are you waiting for? Again, I'm going to show you again, and then I have to go because I have to get working. There you are. Tonight, 7 p.m. Let me move this. There's the QR code. You can take a screenshot of this, or you can click onto the link after I post this live and register tonight at 7. And I hope to see all of y'all there. And you can ask me any questions you may have there also after I discuss and explain why I started the 90-day challenge, why I'm going to continue it, how it's changed and impacted so many people's lives. And that's what I love. I love helping people change their life. I love helping people grow. Because again, like I said, I invested in myself. I continue to invest in myself so that I can become better, so that I can learn from people. And, you know, you're not going to take on everything that, you know, you learn, but you pick and choose what you believe is good and what you believe works for you. Because again, like I said, everyone is different. So you can take a screenshot of this. You can click on that QR code. You can register, or just click onto the link and after this live, after I post this live. Okay, I have to go because I have to get working. Okay, I have so much going on today, but I just had to get that out there because this week have been trying, y'all. And it just has been, I just felt not in alignment. I felt confused, and I don't like that feeling. So I really had to dig deep, do my research, figure out what made sense for me and my family, and move with that. All right, so I love you all. I hope to see all of y'all tonight at 7. Let's go. All right, take care. Happy Monday, and make sure you get that workout in. At least 30 minutes if you've been working out. Get that workout in today. Get that workout in today. And if you are not used to working out, at least just go out and walk for like 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's change our lives. Let's take control. Let's take back control of our lives. August is the month of transitioning, the month of change, the month of growth, and a month to get 1% better. Let's go.